All right, collectors, today on the channel, we're going to do something a little bit fun. It won't be a long video. It'll just be a video that, kind of just doing just for fun. And that is, what are the top 5 figures? Because, there haven't been that many that I've actually opened and reviewed because I've been busy doing other stuff. But there have been a couple. What are the top 5 figures that I've taken, not necessarily reviewed, but that I've taken out and played with or, messed around with that surprised me and how good they were. And that's because, and we're going to start from the least surprising to the most surprising, right? So, and that was triggered by, of course, yesterday you saw that I was highly pleased with this guy. The Cobra Retro figure. Like I said, I'm just highly pleased with it. I'm glad that we have another. I'm very glad that not only is Hasbro going to make a profit with this, but so many of us had wanted to, get some more of these, and a lot of us have started collecting after the fact. We missed a lot of these basic Cobra Troopers, and this is a must-have. You got to have some Troopers for Cobra Commander to command, or else who's he commanding? So, yeah, I'm just glad that we have the opportunity to get these, right? So it's exciting that we've been able to get these, and the articulation is great. The way he looks is great. He is a little bit brighter, kind of a throwback to the original tint or coloring of the original, color of the soldiers, of the infantry troops for Cobra. So that's our first soldier, our first figure that I was very, he's got these other weapons. If you want to see the full review, link in the description. But here you go. Here's this guy. Very, very happily surprised by him. Great job on that, Hasbro. And not only did you accomplish making more money with him, but you've also made a lot of collectors very happy by offering this troop builder once more. All right, so let's move on to the next figure. And that is, again, I was figuring, you know what, this will just be the same figure that it was before. I'm not really, such a big deal about it. Again, being on this countdown isn't necessarily a good thing, nor is it a bad thing. Again, you're not supposed to surprise me, but it's a surprise in a good way. So it's not a good thing, but it's not a bad thing either. It's just surprising. The other figure that surprised me, I didn't expect to like it this much, but then with the different, I know he's kind of kit bashed a little, and that is, I really dig this Beachhead. I mean, I didn't think I would. So my only complaint is that I didn't want to have his beret sculpted in here. I think you cheaped out on us here, Hasbro. I think you could have given us an accessory instead of this thing, whatever this detonator that is right here. I maybe would have rather had this loose, and I could add a detonator from Snake Eyes or somewhere. But I really like everything about this one. Such a throwback and so nicely done. I mean, what can I say? It looks, it's a very huge throwback, and I thank you. All I can say to Hasbro on this one, very, very happily surprised, and we'll just put him right there. So, got 2 so far. All right, moving on. This one, I hope I don't get in too much trouble for. But again, I was surprised. But there is a little bit of an issue with it. Anyways, let's just get to it. So here is the figure that kind of surprised me. I was not expecting a lot here. I was expecting just I was just expecting a basic buck, right, for the Reaper figure. Now, the Vanguard from Valaverse, top notch. Great vehicle. I didn't have very many complaints. I didn't have really, not many. If I had to have as a matter of fact, I'm looking at it right here, and I think it's a great vehicle. I think I might have had like 1 or 2, nitpicky things that I didn't necessarily love about it. But I think it's a fabulous addition to my 1/12 scale vehicles. And, I'm sitting on the edge of ordering another one just for fun. But, yeah, so the Reaper here, I I didn't like his head sculpt, but that's okay because I have another head sculpt. I had so many of these left over because I keep customizing some of them. So I didn't like that head sculpt, so I put this head sculpt on. He looks fantastic to me. This is the figure that I would have liked instead, but that's okay. I mean, Bobby put another, Valaverse put another head on it. That's fine. But the buck, I mean, it's very well crafted. It's got tremendous, as you can see, he's got tremendous ability to pose. The butterfly joints work great. The head works. Look at how he can look. Just look at that. Just great ability there. So I like that. I like the body. It's posing great. The outfit's fantastic. Just great work all around with this particular figure. So surprising in that we got more value than I thought was going to be there. I really just thought it was just going to be like, here, be happy. Here's just, boom. But I'm very happily surprised by that. Now, the next one that I was surprised, I didn't expect a lot here, but I really liked the way it looked, and I really rolled the dice on it. And I forgot the exact name of it, but Mle Rat, some kind of supernatural type thing. And we talked about this figure already, and I reviewed it, and I really wasn't expecting a lot from it. But gosh, it really makes me happy to, it's got great articulation. The head, maybe not so much, but that's fine. But just so much about this figure looks fantastic. And like I said, I wasn't expecting, I took a chance with it. I really did not know what to expect with it. And now the only part that bothers me about this is that some of the articulation is iffy, like right here and like in his head, not a lot there, but that's to be kind of expected. You get more articulation out of there. It's a huge roll of the dice. I'm still happy with the purchase, but I think for $80 some, could have been a little better. Could have been a little better, but still very happily surprised by that. I wasn't expecting a lot. I wasn't expecting to like it this much. And yet there it is. I dig it. All right, and this last set, it's actually a set, but I'm going to count it as one. He passed out. He just saw the set and he passed out. Wake up. Somebody's got to come over here and give him some resuscitation. I'll put him in the corner. He's fine. He's fine. Nobody panic. When I saw this pair, I was like, what are we doing? I really was like, I'm just going to pick this up because, whatever. I mean, some people have said it's all right. Some people that I trust have said it's all right. And you already know who I'm talking about when I show you this. Number one, this Luke Cage figure, absolute awesomeness. Just great. I have one complaint. There's no gun grip here. And you're going to tell me, well, he doesn't need a gun. He just uses his fists because he's bulletproof. I get it. But I still want a gun grip. So this figure is absolutely everything I wanted. The butterfly joints work great. The head works great. Everything on this figure, I would have liked it not to have been one of these. I like it to be those joints that those guys have because he can't look as high as I want it to, right? So, but anyway, still really great. I dig all the other articulation on him. Just fantastic work there. Happily, joyfully surprised with him. And then this goofy clown showed up. I really don't want to like him because I think he looks like a goofus with this getup on. But hot dog if he didn't win me over with all of the articulation. And so the most surprising, happily surprising figure out of this whole bunch is this dork. The articulation, the absolute posability, the hand options, everything that comes with him is out of control. And I think ultimately what won me over is the fact that this is the comic book version. Shut up. This is it. This is what he looked like in the comic books. This is what made him famous. And we're going to give all that to you. And indeed, here it is in all his glory, unashamed, unashamedly comic booky. So there you go. Guys, that's it. What figures did you have that surprised you? You didn't think you'd like them, and then all of a sudden you start messing with them, and you just fall in love with the things because you're just like, I can't help it. I can't help it. I really like it. That's what happened to me with this one. I don't want to like it, but but I was so happily shocked by it, pleasantly surprised that I can't help it. The figure just is great. So which one does in the comments below, let me know which figures shocked you, which figures pleasantly surprised you, which figures did you not expect anything from, and then boom, it knocked your socks off, right? Are there any, or did all of them pretty much meet your standard, or were exactly what you thought they were going to be, trash, right? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Let's continue to grow the channel. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're digging some of the content, if we're having some fun here. Again, I created this channel to grow the community, to interact with the community, have some fun. And as always, as long as you guys keep watching, don't forget about the giveaway, September 28th. The giveaway details are in the description below. As long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling these out.